Arsenal could face frustrations in the upcoming transfer window if the young Spanish player linked to the Gunners receives a new call-up to the national team. Meanwhile, new updates have been confirmed, providing a significant boost for the upcoming clash in the Premier League. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. We're here to bring you the latest updates and keep you informed on all things Gunners. Arsenal are set to reunite with their former goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale at the Emirates Stadium this weekend. Ramsdale will line up alongside the man who took his place and ultimately led to his departure. It's been over a year since Mikel Arteta decided to drop Ramsdale in favour of David Raya. In mid-October, Arteta insisted there were no issues with Ramsdale, stating that their relationship remained healthy. However, the so-called goalkeeper rotation quickly fizzled out. After Raya's Premier League debut for Arsenal against Everton, he went on to start the next 8 consecutive games, solidifying his position as the club's #1 goalkeeper. The only real surprise about Ramsdale's departure last summer was how late he secured a move. He went from playing for the second-best team in the league to joining a club still battling relegation. Since his departure in August, Ramsdale has conceded 10 goals in his first 4 league appearances. However, none of those goals appear to have been directly his fault, and he's already winning over Southampton fans. Now on a 4-year contract, Ramsdale is fighting to avoid a 3rd relegation from the top flight. Meanwhile, Raya continues to grow in confidence with each game, making crucial saves. Former Manchester United goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel has even weighed in, suggesting that Raya is closing in on Ederson as one of the best goalkeepers in the league. As the match approaches, all eyes will be on how these two goalkeepers perform against their former clubs, adding an extra layer of intrigue to what promises to be an exciting encounter. Although time is running out, Arsenal's preparations are well underway ahead of Saturday's game. With just 2 intensive training sessions planned, Arteta is focused on getting his team ready after a busy week. On Tuesday night, the Gunners secured an impressive win over Paris Saint-Germain, their 3rd victory in just 6 days at the Emirates, following wins against Bolton and Leicester. Arteta has rotated his squad to manage the demanding schedule, with young talent such as Ethan Nwaneri excelling. Nwaneri, benefiting from absences in midfield, impressed with 2 goals against Bolton. Injuries, however, remain a challenge. Ben White and Martin Odegaard are still sidelined, and Jurrien Timber's early exit against PSG adds to the uncertainty. On the plus side, Mikel Merino and David Raya have both returned to full fitness. Meanwhile, Takahiro Tomiyasu was spotted training for the first time in 2 months. The Japan international could be a direct replacement for Timber, although Arteta has not ruled out the Dutchman completely. Nwaneri was seen looking focused and determined during the latest training session. Meanwhile, Raheem Sterling appeared uncomfortable after a strong challenge from young defender Maldini Kakuri. Despite the pained look on his face, Sterling is expected to be fine. Despite the number of injuries in the squad, Arsenal managed a competitive training session, with Arteta himself fully engaged. He was seen running into space alongside Declan Rice as if he were one of the players. Whether giving instructions or leading by example, Arteta's hands-on approach is clear as the team prepares for Saturday's match. Now focusing on the fitness of Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, the Norway manager has provided another concerning update. While the Gunners have performed well in his absence, they are clearly missing their influential captain, who was in excellent form before his setback. Fans had hoped for a quick return, but it now appears that Odegaard's recovery could take longer than initially expected. He has already been ruled out of Norway's upcoming international fixtures in October, and there is a possibility that he may not return until after the November internationals as well. Speaking to Metro Sport about Odegaard's fitness, Solbakken said, "He is far from being in the squad. We will see how far he gets during this international break." He added, "I have known for some time that he would not be available for this camp." Odegaard will continue his rehabilitation while his international teammates compete in the Nations League. Meanwhile, Arsenal have a busy schedule after the break, with 8 matches before the next international window. In the Premier League, the Gunners face Bournemouth, Liverpool, Newcastle United, and Chelsea. In the Champions League, they will host Shakhtar Donetsk before travelling to Inter Milan, and they will also play Preston North End in the Carabao Cup on October 30th. Norwegian media outlet Dagbladet has suggested that it is uncertain whether Odegaard will be available for Norway's November games against Slovenia and Kazakhstan. Odegaard has been a key figure for Mikel Arteta, and his absence will certainly be felt. However, the team has coped well without him, and there is hope that Arsenal can maintain their unbeaten run and trophy ambitions until his return. His leadership and influence on the pitch are vital, and fans will be eagerly awaiting his return to further strengthen the squad. In other news, Fabrizio Romano has provided a crucial update on the rumours linking William Saliba to Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. In his latest report, Romano dispelled rumours suggesting that the French defender is close to a move to PSG. Despite recent claims that the Ligue 1 giants were preparing a massive bid, Romano clarified that there is no imminent threat. He stated, although William Saliba is highly valued due to his immense talent, there have been no approaches from PSG, no proposal, no discussions. More importantly, Romano assured Gunners fans that Saliba is very happy at Arsenal and remains a key part of Mikel Arteta's future plans. However, the story doesn't end there. It is understood that Real Madrid may consider a lucrative player plus cash offer, which could potentially include Brazilian star Rodrigo. One person keen on this idea is Antonio Rudiger, who suggested that the Arsenal defender would be a fantastic addition to the Spanish giants. In a recent interview with the Inside Scoop, Rudiger revealed his top 3 centre-backs in world football at the moment, naming Saliba alongside Virgil van Dijk and Gabriel Magalhaes, and praising the Frenchman's talent. With speculation growing that Carlo Ancelotti is eyeing the French star, Rudiger's comments could be seen as a subtle hint to his club. If Saliba were to join forces with Rudiger in Madrid, they would form a formidable partnership, one that would make Real Madrid even harder to beat. However, this potential move is far from straightforward, as Arsenal have no intention of letting one of their best players leave. Saliba's performances are clearly attracting attention across Europe, but for now, Arsenal fans can breathe easy. In other developments, Arsenal have been informed that they could face a major setback in their pursuit of a potential backup for Raya. Spanish youngster Joan Garcia was previously thought to be the front-runner to replace Aaron Ramsdale, but negotiations have hit a financial snag. Now, a report from Mundo Deportivo suggests that Garcia's price tag could increase next year. His release clause is set to rise by several million if he receives a call-up to the Spanish national team. The 23-year-old is currently on manager Luis de la Fuente's shortlist and could be called up to La Roja following the injury to Unai Simon. Despite reaching a verbal agreement on personal terms with Garcia, Ramsdale's late exit appears to have complicated matters for Arsenal. The Gunners are likely to renew their interest in Garcia in the future, especially since Neto's signing is only temporary. Espanyol currently find themselves in a precarious position, sitting 18th in the league table, just 2 points above the relegation zone. Garcia has been vital for them this season, but if the team fails to perform, the goalkeeper may pressure the club for a move. With all these factors in play, it is anticipated that Arsenal will seize the opportunity to step up their efforts to bring the goalkeeper to North London.